Hello and welcome to the Catch YouTube channel. My name is Sam and I am the founder and lead coach here at Catch. And we believe that unshakable confidence is the key to getting everything that you want in life and dating. So on this channel, we talk about everything to do with confidence, mindset, and how to implement that in your dating life as well. So great to have you here. In this video, we're going to be talking about why timing in dating is everything. This is quite a controversial topic because a lot of people that we speak to and a lot of our clients have a belief that when they meet the right person, everything will just be easy, it will all just flow. Anything, any insecurities that they might have will disappear, and anything that they need to change in their personality or improve is going to be improved by being with the right partner. Now, that can be true, but also there's another phrase in dating, which is you cannot love somebody else or be loved unless you love yourself. And actually, we've seen that that phrase is more true from our experience than when you meet the right person, it will just flow. Because to create a healthy dynamic between two people in a sustainable long-term way, or to be able to date and have some of the uncertainty and insecurity and vulnerability that can come with dating, you have to have a certain level of security and emotional stability and confidence within yourself to be able to navigate that. And often by the time you do build a healthy relationship, it's because an amount of confidence and security and stability has been developed so that you can open up in a healthy way, have healthy communication, be honest and open and vulnerable about what you're thinking and what you're feeling, and also value yourself enough to be able to ask for what you want and look for what you want and walk away from situations that aren't giving you what you want. So for that reason, it takes two largely healthy and stable individuals to create a sustainable, long-term, healthy relationship and to enjoy your dating life regardless of some of the ups and downs and challenges that you might face throughout that process. If someone is insecure or recently hurt or maybe not used to love because of childhood or past experiences, then even if their perfect partner or someone who is well suited to them shows up, this can be quite a challenging journey because over time it starts to feel unnatural and unsafe to be in this sort of healthy dynamic. So somebody might push a potential partner away subconsciously without even realizing they're doing it because they're afraid of getting close to someone and being intimate and being vulnerable with somebody, or they might get needy and clingy if they feel like that person might leave them or move on and want lots of reassurance. And both of those things can be repelling to someone else or a new person that you're interacting with. Or what we sometimes also see is people play games or try and do little manipulation tactics to feel a perceived sense of control in a dating situation. All of those things, as we just mentioned, can push someone away or make a dynamic in a relationship more difficult. So that's why it's quite difficult if you do still have big insecurities or have recently been hurt to create a healthy long-term dynamic with somebody. To resolve that, it does require the inner work, and somebody else can come along and really reassure you and be there for you and be patient with you and help you through all of those insecurities. But ultimately, it does require the inner work for you to process some of those leftover emotions from prior experiences or build some of those beliefs so that you can trust in somebody else or build your self-independence, build your confidence, have a life outside of a relationship so that dynamic can be as healthy as possible. And there's no way getting around that inner work, even if you are already in a relationship. So the reason that we talk about timing being important when you take all that into account is that, as we've said, it takes two healthy individuals. So you might meet the right person, but if you're not in a good place, that relationship still might not work out, which also means that in the future, if something hasn't worked, you reconnect with that person and you're both in a better place. You've maybe had more experience, you've matured, you appreciate each other more, or you've done that inner work to resolve any of those insecurities, build your independence, build your confidence. You're able to be more open, honest and vulnerable. You're better able to communicate what it is that you want and need in a relationship, and also give more as well because you've worked on yourself. That is when a relationship that maybe, or connection even, didn't work in the past could work at another point in the future. What we often see as well is a relationship might work later on if there's more trust the second time around. And when we talk about trust, I think people often in the dating world think about that as, do I trust that this person's going to be loyal and committed to me and not cheat? When we talk about trust, what we mean is, do we assume that the person that we're dating has good intentions, is interested in us, means what they say, or if they do things that hurt us, they are sorry for it, it's unintentional. So we're trusting that even small things that seem out of kilter aren't intended, and that they have the best interests at heart and they're generally a good person. Because if we don't have that trust, then any small actions will end up triggering us. If we don't hear back for a few hours, we'll think that maybe they're less interested rather than they're just busy, or they might say things to us and reassure us, but we might doubt that. Or, you know, maybe they have something going on at home, so they ask for some space and we take that very personally rather than it being about them. So that trust and being able to trust someone is so key in dating and to form a healthy relationship. And if that isn't there, which could come from someone's own insecurities rather than the other person, then again, it's very difficult to create not just a committed relationship, but a very healthy, long-term, sustainable and stable relationship. Also, it's interesting to observe that often the best relationships, or very good relationships, do come from friendship. And that can be because that person feels more relaxed and open and confident and trusting of the person that they're dating. And we often hear as well, oh, why is it the people that I'm less interested in who seem to be more interested in me and chase me? Or why is it that when I'm not looking for a relationship, suddenly lots of people turn up and want to pursue a relationship with me? And the truth is, it's because those connections where maybe you're not as interested initially, or you have the grounding of a friendship, or maybe you're not thinking about a relationship, in those times you're more focused on yourself, you're more trusting of the other person, so you're not over-analysing every single little action that they take, how quick they respond to texts, or all the things that they're saying to you, or how often you see them. You're letting it progress a bit more naturally, and you're seeing the best in that person, and you're also being a more relaxed, confident version of yourself, because you're not looking for signs that that person is interested in you, you're not looking for validation in that person. So because of that, it takes the pressure off and it enables the connection to develop. So this is the other reason that timing can be important, and actually a friendship developing into a relationship is another form of that, because there's another belief in dating that some people say, well, when I meet the right person, I'll just know. But then look how many people were friends first for a number of years before then progressing into a relationship. And again, that depends on having two people who are at a certain stage and are able to open up and progress the relationship in that way. So that's just a belief that we see often in dating that we wanted to challenge a little bit and say, okay, if that belief works for you and you want to hold on to that belief, and you want to meet someone and it sparks straight away and it works out straight away when it's the right person, you are completely welcome to hold that belief. But what it does do is limit the number of scenarios as to how you could form a great relationship, which could be exactly the relationship that you're looking for. Because if you're only open to scenarios or connections playing out in this exact way, which is I meet someone and it works out as soon as I meet them and I know straight away that they're who I'm looking for, it discounts people who maybe you have had a past with or been friends with or known previously, who may actually, as you grow and mature and they grow and mature and change, they might end up being a great person for you. So all we're encouraging is think about how some of these beliefs that you might hold could be affecting your dating life and limiting you, and actually how about the impact that ditching some of those beliefs could have and could open up more possibilities for you to meet somebody and create an amazing relationship. So we'd love to hear your comments. So if there's any comments that you have on this video, or any of your thoughts about timing and dating and how important that's been for you, or maybe you've been in a friendship that's developed into a relationship, we'd love to hear a bit more about that down below. Thank you for liking, commenting and subscribing, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.